Hello gang, welcome back down to Billy's Bluff. Right, a lot to crack on with today, so we're going to do the quick brief introduction and explanation of what's going on. But while we do that, you can admire the beautiful view here of Weaver's Watch with the big town buildings, the big watchtower, and the lovely harbour here overlooking the actual train station in the background where we're going to be working today. So, if you didn't catch up with the live stream the other day, we put in a nice new freight hub just outside of Billy's Bluff and Chalk Hills, that sort of area, just to service that place for some goods. And we increased the oil production coming down from Cape Hank down to this end of the map, where we are going to be working today to increase the size of this train platform out the back here and quad track the line itself, because we've got a lot of traffic issues with the trains. And we don't need trains being delayed when it comes to churning and burning this product, because we need product to get out and around the towns. So, let's take a little overhead look here at what we're working with today. You can see how small the station is. It's only a 2-platformer. We want to increase that to a minimum 4 platforms. And the hardest thing is going to be trying to figure out how we're going to quad track down here and get these turnaround tracks, because you can see they have to turn around and get back out, or they have to just keep going straight, basically. We don't just flip-flop on ourselves and head back. Okay, so lots of work, a lot of work to do and crack on with. Without further ado, I'm not going to take us all the way up the line. You'll see where we're sort of getting at today. I think first things first, we'll get this train out of here. We'll just speed that up, and we'll crack on with what we've got to do. It's going to take a little bit of work. I don't know if we will get to the full... Oh, there's another train just sitting here. I don't know if we will get the full finished product today. It may take a couple of episodes. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Episodes for Billy's Bluff will come a bit thicker and faster now that I'm doing recordings after streamings, and the time that these are dropping are in the evening as well. Anyway, all right, so that train's just about gone. We don't have to worry about that one, so we're going to do a pause here. There's another train coming in now. Right, here's where it gets interesting. Before I start deleting little loops and things like that, I have to work out where we're going to bring our quad track in now. Down here, up here, we can sort that out later, but we can't exactly just slot quad track in straight through here. Down, you can see straight through here is not going to really work. Give me my Alt-G. Give me this, and let's get our track that we want to use. We are using this one. We're not running catenary, but if I did this, that does fit, right? So that's fine. Even though we get an ugly little wall there, we start to get that ugly shaped wall there, so I don't want that because the train starts to go through. But then we're not going to get another one down beside that anyway, so we're not going to do that. The other option is I could definitely come down this side, right? That's not a bad option. What does that leave me to squeak through here? It leaves me nothing to squeak through there with. And that's, I'm pretty sure, only, what, 1 width? So that doesn't help us really either. The other option is from here, we split, right? So from here, we split and head that way on the left-hand side of the airport, which is not a bad option. Or the other option is from this way, because this is where we're getting a lot of the traffic jam, just here, right? So from here, right, we would continue on straight. No, well, that doesn't really work. I want to kind of line it up with that there. We're going to sort of follow that shape there. Well, we may as well just follow that shape that is. Unless I can get you to come off that way like that. Yeah, I wanted to kind of avoid that. Give me a bit of track that goes to there. And give me a bit of track that goes to there. Yeah, you really want to follow that shape, don't you? And I kind of don't want you to. I just want you to cut through this way. All right, so bring up this for me. That's the rivers, by the way, Ham. So your height here, well, actually, we might be all right to get away with if you just sort of keep flat. Yeah, of course you don't like that, do you? that would actually work, right? Yeah, okay, that would actually work. Oh, yeah, I think we'll get this to work. That's how I want it to do. I want it to sort of split there off on its own validity. I don't even want you to come that shallow. We'll have to see about that road just there. Right, so you're going to come under this way, which means I'm going to have to redo this little tunnel thing here. Okay, so that will get a rework shortly. One sec. The roads can always go over. That's no drama. And you're going to line up with that right there. Yeah. That, to me, is a much more elegant solution through there. It's got a bit of a funny turn just here, but I think we're okay. So that will then continue on down the back there like that, right? Yep, it's all one piece. I will be double tracking this. And then you're actually going to come back out. No, you're not. You're actually going to swing around here. It's a lot of tunneling. But I want you to kind of swoop down that way. So you could even do that, couldn't you? That's not a bad option. Have we got a better bridge for that? There is a bit of bridge in here that I do like. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Bridge pillar collision. Okay, bridge pillar collision. Maybe we go with a different bridge then. I do like these ones are okay. That one. Maybe we'll go with that one. I'm glad we're just taking it, are we? Yep, we're just taking it. Yeah, actually, I like that. I'm down with that. Right, so you can see it's just a simple bypass, right? And it will be actually quad tracked. This is purely going to be for our Cape Hank oil trains to bypass, because they are such a lucrative train. I want to give them their own basic line down here to shoot down the side. Yeah, okay, like that. They're sort of tucked out the back too, so you kind of, even though it splits off there, we do lose it under a lot of tunnels, so you actually don't get this whole messy effect when you close it off. So you're still seeing the same amount of track really until you get to about here, where it will shoot down and then it will join back up on that side. Yeah, and then we'll look at quad tracking that up, because we do have lines here splitting off up into there. So the other option also is, I don't think it's going to help us. No, we're going to have to just follow that one. We'll get to that shortly. As I said, this could take a little bit for us to get to, but I wanted to get these. I want to get this little mess down here sorted out first before we head back up the other end. Right, so we always put the road in after, and I need to put in. I need to put that road back in that we took out just before as well. Right, so give me some road back. We've got the country road here. Of course, because I deleted that, we need to take out a couple of these for me, please. Hopefully that's enough. I'll just take out one more. Yeah, lovely. Okay, cool. Cool bananas. Right, so that's that. Also put in our road that you took out up here. Otherwise, we've got lost. Can you just come like that for me? Yeah. Yeah, you can. Does that affect anything down in the tunnel? No, it doesn't. And we may as well upgrade all of this road. I think we're also running with some pretty old vehicles on here too, are we? It is 1983. Replace them. They're running the Studebakers. Is it the truck with side stakes? That one there. So that one, we can go with something like all cargo with the man tarpaulin. That runs what? 16. That only runs 17. It's not like it's a huge difference. and they run 25. Yeah, I'm happy to switch it to that because it's a switch up in truck and they probably go a little bit quicker too. They look a bit better, a bit cooler. And I just want to upgrade that. Okay, fix that. Lovely. Yeah, that's much better. They look a lot better going through there, I think. Just a little upgrade for them. Here we go. Right, so we're happy with that. That's going to shoot down that way. I like how there's going to be train lines shooting left, right, and center. And we're going to the left today. Not center and not anywhere other way. Right, let's get you continuing down this way. We want to keep you on the flat if we can, please. I'm going to have you shoot that way for us. Where you will come in like that. That's actually good. And then we will get the same bridge on it. I'm pretty sure, was it this one? I think it was that one. We'll go with that one again. Keep it universal through there. Knew that would be a problem. I knew we'd run into a bit of a problem here. Right, so we're going to have to just do a little bit of land care here. Just to help manipulate what we need here. So, give me a little bit of land help, please. Right, you should be okay there. I think it's just this spot back here where we're struggling. Lovely. Right, that was it. And we have the planes take off over some trains. Oh, you gotta love it. Right. Also, we don't need to be going that fast. Right, so herein lies where we start to, because we're running splits fills up here, right? So this is how we're going to work this. We need to get this train line underneath there and back out. So pause everything. We're going to have to make a bit of a junction here. Yeah, I'm well aware that everyone's going to be unhappy for the moment, right? Take you back that way and take you under there. So we've got to have two lines going in under there. We've got to have our line that we already had under there, which was this one, right? We also have to have this line that goes under there that way, and then we've got to have that line joined back up. So let's get these lines all running down here simultaneous like this. Right. So we know that you here, you need to run over onto that line. Nice smooth entrance there. And then we know that you need to run back over on that line. So it should literally just be a cross, a diamond intersection just there. That literally should be the only thing we need to do for those trains, I think. And then that can obviously feed under there. And then this one here. Yeah, so that line there. Is that all that needs to happen? So let's just think about this logically for a second. We've got trains that go down this way. We need to put in our signals back as well, right? So just so we know, right? And same here, right? So we've got trains that run down this way and in, that's fine, and trains that can run down that way. Well, they can run on that one anyway, okay? Because we're running double track, so that's fine. Because what's actually going to happen is once we get to this track here, that's going to be that way and that way. Yes. You get what I mean? So that's the one way in, and this is the one way out. Right, so this will actually probably end up getting double tracked as well, but for the moment, that's just helping me get my head around this. And then we go back to two-way once we hit these tracks, right? So we're switching two-way into one-way using this little cross-section here. The good thing is when they come out of here, they can come back here and switch back onto here where they go one way that way, or they can just keep going that way. That's perfect. Seems confusing right now, but we'll get there. It means right now we can get this train out of here. Let's get this train out of here. I'll just see this train here. Right, and we've got another one coming in. It is a busy train intersection, so we're just going to have to get these trains fed out of here, and then we can start working on the station itself. But yeah, you can see that already works. So that's already playing into what we were just saying. It is actually working exactly how we want it to. Right, we need you to get out of there too, buddy. We've got another train coming. I could just stop them. But there'll be a section here where we will get a gap, but it won't really matter. Doesn't matter, Parramatta. Right, so come on, boys. Come on, girls. Come on, kids. Let's go. Let's get out. That one's coming out. That one's going out. We've got another one going out. Come on, that's enough trains. Trains are... And the other is what happens right now is because we've got so many trains heading back, a lot of the oil trains right now are getting held up back at this other point. And that's exactly what I was talking about last time, which is why we need to really get this thing sorted out. Once you're gone through that way, I'm going to then hit pause. Once you hit back up into here, we're going to hit that pause button. We should have no more trains coming up in here for a bit. Right, a little bit further, a little bit further, a little bit further. Pause. Okay. Right, now we get to sort of... wreak havoc down here in the station. I kind of like this turnaround here, but we're going to have to delete the approaches here for a moment and upset the apple cart just a little bit. Right, I'm going to leave. Am I? No, all this will have to get a rework as well. We only just cleaned that up on the station the other day. Okay, leave. Right, leave those. Right, okay, you're gone too. You're just in the way. That's just not a thing. Right, let's configure this station. Look, I would like it to be a little bit longer. I'm not going to lie. I don't think we're going to get that. Are we electrifying you now as well? You are not electrified. We won't electrify you now because we're running all diesels. Okay. Is it too much to have another, just one more length out that way? Getting tight, getting tight. What about coming in this way? I think that's going to be tight as well. Oh, we might get away with it. We may just get away with it. Okay, so give me cargo sheds. I'll take a building there. Can I have miscellaneous? I want these. Oh, they just can't squeeze in. Damn it. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. It's actually sitting a lot higher than that truck station anyway. Okay, so that's that. Right, that's fine. We're making them a bit longer. Track-wise. Let's put our tracks in this side. Right. This is the whole point, is to increase the capacity of this station. We could actually bring these out further at this end, but I'm not going to. While we're at it, I think we will, you know, I'm going to give you a piece on the end like that. They're actually different pieces. We don't have the older platform. So, oh, that's ugly. How are we going to do this? We're going to have to go cargo sheds. We're going to have to use cargo sheds on it. And then we're just going to have new platforms on the new part of the station. Right, so you can just have new platforms down here. The newer style. Now, I would like to future-proof it by just slotting in one more set of tracks. Even though they probably won't get used at the moment, realistically, they're not going to. And then in terms of cargo buildings, can I use one of these that's ground level? Do we have one that's ground level? We do not. You'll slot in there nicely. Yeah, I think we'll leave that now. That's fine. That is totally fine. We can do some nice sort of decorative artwork with, you know, you can chuck in things like, what am I doing here? Assets. We can throw in some of these, you know, down the line, and I just sit like that, you know. Except we can probably make them. We can probably find something that fits it a bit better with a gantry and a crane style. Right. So now the major thing is the hookup. So this is where it'll get interesting. We need to have you skim around here, all right? Because you are supposed to line up with that. Okay, you're going to lose your house there, buddy, but so be it. Got a slight little kink in it. It's going to have that anyway. Okay, and then obviously you guys can come around into here. Right, that's totally fine. Actually, I'm going to parallel you out to be like there. And then you can peel off into there. Quite ugly. Yep, okay, sweet. That's that. And then obviously this is going to be for our oil trains, right? They will now be coming into this platform. Are you guys running over the top of each other, or are you okay? So we could actually run you parallel until you get to about here. And then we can feed you up into there. Yeah, that works better for me. And then obviously we can have you go like that, just in case we want a couple of trains going into that station. Then we've always got the option of this last platform just here as well. I am going to swing you into there for the moment, and I am also going to swing you into there. That's it. That's not really an anything track. That's literally just a turnaround track for no particular reason, to be honest. It was just for looks, I think. Right, so that's our ways in. The ways out, this is where it gets a little trickier. Just because of how tight things are here. So you're going to have to come as close as we can get. So we need to know who has to hook up with who. This bottom line here will go. Okay, so this track here has to hook up with this top bridge up here. Which is fine. We just have to readjust how that comes around. You're kind of bending the wrong way now, aren't you? Yeah, just see how the length of that station really alters the bridge we have to go with now. And you're coming the wrong way there, friendo. Can we have you just slightly downwards for us? That is hideous. I think that's not steep enough. That's a heck of a lot better. It's going to be, that's a tight turn in there. But it is what it is, because the others now have to come out and shoot onto that bottom run down here, which we're about to now readjust. Okay, so this is where it gets tight for us. We need you to come out here, but then start to stay flat for us. Right, but you need to have the option to go like that as well. Lovely. Right, okay, that's good. And then you are going to come like that. Too steep. I thought so. You're going to have to come on your own validity as well. Right, this is going to be very, very tight indeed. Let's give ourselves a little bit of room by going this way then. I think that's the best way we can sort of play that. Sorry about the camera work. I know that's really kind of messy, but I think we can just fix you up. Potentially bring you further that way. Even further. And that's going to really open us up there. Yeah, that's nice. That's going to give us plenty more room to work with those guys just there. And you've still got your connection just there. Your tunnels are no good, right? No, that's no good. It's no good, Ham. We're close, though. We are close. Can you just peel off a little earlier for me? Alright, is it just me or is that going up in the air? For no apparent reason. No one ever said this was going to be easy. Alright. Because it's not. You're wanting to do a cross. That's where that's where we're getting the trouble right here. Right. Now you want to, I see what's going on here. It's this one here. Right. Redo. I know this might seem frustrating, but trust me, in the end, this is going to work out a treat for us. We're going to have to just make you... We're actually going to have to bring you further around. Your attack position will actually come like that, I think, from now. Geez, there's some loud trucks this afternoon. That's better. It's going to give us heaps more clearance. And in fact, we can sort of slip on the inside here still. Look at that. We've now moved that bridge so much that we can actually come down the inside. That's perfect. How are we going to get... I guess just like that. This is where it gets a little bit tougher, trickier, and tighter for us. You guys might have to... Wow, I'll see if I can get this around here, but... Oh, looks like we can. I didn't really want to have to do it that way, but we will. Yeah, okay. Actually really happy with that now. And then, of course, we've got you. And you can just sort of slot on there if need be, whatever. Or you can come around there yourself or whatever. Okay, you're just sort of a nothing at the moment. You are literally just a spare. Okay. Wow. We got out of there. Somehow we got out of there. We could double track this down here. Happy to leave it single track, to be honest. The single track makes no difference. The double track makes no difference. We'll put in some signal work, notifying us that, yes, that goes that way. Yes, that is a that way. And that is a that way. And same goes with this. That's quite a steep joint up there, but that's okay. I think the different size of tracks and the fact that we're not meshing Makes that really happy. And that's a one way there. I'm just going to give these all the one ways, okay? Right. And one way that way. And we've got our one ways there. You're still... Yeah. Well, that's good because you can stay as one way. Perfect. And you can sort of stay as one way too down that way, can't you? Yeah, that's really good. Okay. Jobs are good and down that end. Let's see if we've upset the apple cart with anyone now. But all lines should still work how they were intended, and they are. They definitely are. Look at that. Look at all the lines we've got up and down there. We're about to free up some of that when we get to here. Well, you know, at 30 minutes in, we may just get the oil trains riding on their own line up here. Track-wise, give me back my track. Give me back my track, Jack. Right. That it sort of doesn't matter that they have their own line to here. We could actually even, like, through here, they could just even sort of merge in just here and peel off just about here, you know? We can actually pull these lines. We could actually just feed them straight into here, but I'll tell you what, we'll bring you through. And what we'll do is we'll do this, right? So you need to go over like that. And you... need to go like that. Take those out. And we have ourselves a lovely little crossing there. We're going to start doing that as well, a lot more. Now, you are heading that way. You are that way. Right. You can just hold up there. We'll get, well, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Okay, so we can now, actually, I am surprised that we got that done quicker than what I thought, because we can now readjust our oil line to go the way we want it to go. So let's do that, and then we can write it out. That's actually really happy because it means we can crack on with other stuff next time. So, Cape Hank Weaver's Watch Crude Refinery. That's the line that I think we're talking about, isn't it? That's currently going down that way, going down that way, going down that way. Right, we're about to send you... Actually, we're not. We're about to give you some more signal work as well. And then we're about to send you. Okay, no signals in the tunnels, but we can slot one just here. Luckily, we've got an auto-save. Thanks, auto-save! Love your work. Loving your work. Lovely work. Okay, good. Right. It will mean that the trains do bypass through here and... what? Well, nothing really. Because we've got lines going that way, so these guys are just going to slip onto there and go that way. Right, well, we can get this to work. I could use the waypoints. I can also use the signals to do this, so I am just going to use... That's probably a bad place to put that. You know what? I'm going to move that signal just there and have it down there. Right, okay. Here we go. Manage the line. Right, so... After Weaver's Watch... Right, after Weaver's Watch... We adjusted this line too, right? So it comes out of Weaver's Watch and it actually goes down this way, heads down this way. Weaver's Watch, then dot halt. Right. Why are you going to dot halt for us? You are unloading refined. That should be after Weaver's. Okay, that is. So then Cape Hank, then Hidden Valley Waypoint. Where are you? Right, so that's Hidden Valley Waypoint. That's right, that's telling us to go that way. So that's our next point of reference. They shoot up through here, up through here. Then, here we go. Here's where it starts. Now I found it. then you guys will be utilizing add station. Lovely. Hey, what's that pink one doing? I didn't say the pink one could go that way. Utilizing that, utilizing that, utilizing that. They're going the wrong way in there. Then they have to utilize this one. Where they come into the station, beautiful. And they come into Weaver's Watch South here. At station... Wow, I have them on station 3, thanks. Right, so they're coming into station 3. Then they're heading back out and around and down. Where I want them to go after Weaver's Watch at station. Well, these guys are actually doing a transfer back, but I'm actually going to take out Dot. That's now their station. They're no longer going to do the transfer back to Dot. I need to free that up. What is this pink line now? Who told that pink line it could do that? Right, friendo. You are doing what? You are the Chalk Plastic Steel Train. You are going Chalk Hills Cargo. You know... No, I don't think I want you doing that. Because you're heading down the wrong... Well, you're heading down the wrong chute there, friend. You need to come back on. No, you're not. You're heading the right way. You are actually heading the right way. Okay, we'll leave you. I'll leave you like that. Yeah, okay, that frees up a lot more space down here. Right. That is, that's line 1, position 2, done for the day. I think, wow, we got a problem here. Let's see where it is. Train what? Excuse this while it, Right, what are you doing, buddy? What's your problem? It's because of you? What's your problem? And then, where's your friend? What's his problem? Why we all of a sudden got a problem down here with trains that want to roll? Because we've got passages blocked. Right. The only problem is you can move up to this signal, please. Can you move up to there for me, please? Right, that's freed that up. Sorry about the jankiness. The jankiness is because I had all the menus open as well. Right, that's sorted that out. We are, you know what? Our friend coming in here, we will ride this one. Look at all the trains coming in and out. This place is a hive of activity now. No wonder why it's starting to get a bit laggy. Right, and this is our friend that we're going to ride today. Mr. Blue. Mr. Blue, how are you? You could do with a bit of maintenance, but we won't worry today. Right, gang. Ooh-wee, we got through a fair whack then today, 40-minute mark almost too. So I hope you appreciate what we're trying to do here. We're just trying to free up things, get things flowing a little bit more, and we want to get more products shifted down the lines. Look at this, lovely, in the 80s. So, without further ado, please consider leaving a like, commenting, and subscribing if you haven't already. We'd love to have you as part of the Ham House. Come to the Discord channel and hang out, and to some of the live streams. We have a lot of fun. A lot of good jokes lately too, I'll tell you that much. It's been some crackers. Absolutely had me in stitches. So enjoy this track ride along today. This is the new route. And I hope it's going to be a little bit more efficient, especially down at that port, because when we did the track ride along the other day, we got held up for what seemed like about 6 to 7 minutes, and that's just not what you want when you're riding these lines. So that's it. Thanks for joining me. Stay safe wherever you are. Stay good to your screen, and I will see you for some more Transport Fever action in the next one. All right, get out of here.